Hello YouTube, insanj here. Sorry I haven't made many videos recently. I've been really swamped lately, but I promise I'll have at least one new useful video out every week, and I might still have like magic tricks or just pointless things, but they won't really count. So here we go. Today's video is an iPhone. I guess it's more how-to, and it's for jailbroken devices only, but it can be for any iPhone or iPod. Now this is a lot more fun to do with an iPhone, but if you don't have one, then it's fine to do with an iPod instead. So what you're going to need is some easy free tools. You're not going to need any cords, but you're going to need your Wi-Fi enabled on your computer and also on your phone. You don't need anything really at all. Now if you don't have Wi-Fi, you might be able to use a Bluetooth connector, but I'm not really sure if you can do that, nor do I have the supplies to do that. So I'm just going to do it the Wi-Fi way. So here we go. So pretty much you're going to want an SSH tool. I mean, if you don't know what that means, it's okay. You're just going to want to open up your web browser, and you're going to want to pretty much search for a free SSH browser for your OS. I'll have some links in the description box about where you can find some of them, but I'm just going to leave it up to you. I'm not going to really show you how to do that because it's not that important. So right now I have a free, pretty good one for Mac called Cyberduck, and it's really easy. So you need your jailbroken iPhone or iPod at hand, and I'm just going to unlock it. And you can hear I have my own set, Legend of Zelda Unlock, so you can pretty much do that on your own. But I'll put some downloads in the description as well. So you're going to open a connection however you can, and you're going to want to go down to SFTP, which is an SSH file transfer. Now this is important. Now if you have SB settings, you can swipe across the top and you'll get your IP information. But if you don't, you want to go into some settings. Right, so now I have both my SSH and my VNC connection open. You're only going to need your SSH connection. I have my little video here so that you see what I'm doing, since I don't have a camera pointed at my iPhone right now. So pretty much you're going to want to get into your Cyberduck or whatever SFTP connection you have, and you're going to want to put in this information. So you're going to click your Wi-Fi option in your settings. Once you're there, you're going to want to, I have my D-Link set up, so you're going to want to click that blue arrow right there, and it should bring you to this page. You're going to want to put in your IP address right there, so punch it in. Now on your phone or iPod, this won't work unless you have OpenSSH installed. This is every default repo for Cydia, IC, and Rock. So you just want to search SSH or OpenSSH and download it. It's not going to do anything. It doesn't even have a user interface. It's just going to let this happen. And that's pretty much it. So now once you have this set up, you're going to need a username and password. Now your username, just use root. This will work on everything, and you want Alpine. I already have it saved here. It's ALPINE. I don't really know why it's root and Alpine, but I figure root access, and I don't really know what Alpine is. So you can add this to your keychain if you want, and then click connect. Within a few seconds, as you can see in the bottom corner, it should connect perfectly. Alright, so now we have all our connections up. I can close my iPhone, and I'll just have this screen here, but you'll see that nothing actually will happen. So now that you're in these subsections, you either want to click the up arrow or you want to go into slash. Now that option should be readily available on all SSH access, because they're pretty much the most important commands. So now you want to go into system. You should find it. Shouldn't have an arrow or a shortcut, and it should be right there. Now double click library, and you want to go in here, and I see all these other different important things, and I'm sure you could go in and just do whatever you want with it, like fonts, you know. But right now we're gonna go into audio, UI sounds, and here you go. Now CAF is just pretty much an AIF file, which is the Apple file, and there's not that much special about it. So I'm going to show you how to do it on a Mac. If you want to do it on a Windows computer, you should have the same controls, but I'm not certain since I don't own one. So here we have our SMS received. So I categorize this by size by clicking that. So you want to match the size about the same if you can. So right now, let's edit our unlock. So we can go around, we can see, ooh, this is some pretty cool stuff here. But here's unlock. So I'm going to double click that, and it will download on this connection. Now you might have to right click or file or whatever. I'm not completely sure depending on what your thing is. So this should download. Alright, now that it's done downloading, it should be in my download folder or it'll be on my desktop. So here it is on the download folder. Let's open it up and let's listen to this thing. Ah, well, that doesn't sound normal. I changed it already, but I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. So right now, we can hear that that is a different one. You're going to want to find a about 2-second clip for your unlock sound. So right now, as you heard, I have an ocarina of time sound. So I'm pretty much... There we go. So I'm going to take this file and I'm going to duplicate it. I suggest definitely doing that unless you don't want that track anymore. Once you take that, you're going to want to open it up in a file called a sound editing software called Audacity. You can download this in the description box or use any sound editor you have to edit it to about 3 seconds. If your file is already about 3 seconds, then you have nothing to worry about. Just open it up with iTunes. Now go into iTunes. This is in iTunes, the newest one. So iTunes Preferences. Now it's not in Advanced anymore. Go to General, Import Settings, and click AIFF Encoder. It's automatic and it really doesn't matter. Now go back here and click Advanced, create IIF version. A new one should pop up and you're going to want to drag that to your desktop. You can then delete it from iTunes if you want, and I think I will. So here we go. So here it is, smallitemcache.aif. Now you're going to rename it to whatever you're changing. So delete everything in here and name it whatever. So I think it's lock. Hold on, let me go back to this space thing. Alright, there's our sound. We're going to go unlock.caf. And you're changing it from AIF to CAF. Click OK, and there you go. Now using your SSH client, just drag and drop into that folder. Back up every file that you have because it's going to be replaced, and if you want to change it to normal, then you're going to either have to restore it or do this. So now you just drag it in. I should have, there it is. Overwrite, continue. And there you go. Now you might have to lock and unlock your device or respring it for this to come in, but let's check. So you still see my screen. My iPhone is still open. Now I'm going to lock it and listen. Right. There it is. It works. So just like that, you change your unlock sound. You can change your SMS received, but you will need to respring your device. And then after you replace your SMS received 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, you're actually going to want to remember what number it is and count, because in your iPhone settings screen, it's not going to replace the name. It's still going to be bell or whistle or marimba or whatever it is. So you're going to want to make sure to remember that, because on my iPhone, mine's SMS received 5, and it says bell, but it sounds like Legend of Zelda. So that's pretty much it. Sorry this video is so long. I've been trying really hard to edit it. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe, and more videos coming out soon. Definitely less than 8 minutes, okay? Thanks, and hopefully see you soon.